Okay, I just finished doing the video that you're getting ready to see, but I thought I'd put this in the very front because I know not everybody watches to the end. I get it, life happens. But I thought I would put this here. If you have any stocking ideas that your family does, or really fun stocking traditions, even if they're just so simple, or if you have any fun Christmas traditions, would you leave them in the comments? I would love to read about them. The community that is being built here through the comments is actually really dear to me. So just know I love, and so do my kids, we love reading your comments. I share a lot of them with them. And so yeah, just wanted to put that out here. Have fun watching. Hey guys, welcome back to Haven Hill Homestead. I'm actually trying to currently talk quietly because I just put on a Christmas movie for my kids, and I thought I would quickly come in here and show you stocking stuffers. This is something fun for me, so I thought it would, I get questions sometimes about, hey, what do you do when you have that many kids for stockings and different things? So I thought I'd put it here. So anyway, my name is Meg. My husband and I live out here on Haven Hill Farm. This is a major restoration project, and we live out here with our 8 kids. And yes, they are all our munchkins. Actually, they're not all munchkins anymore. Our kids range from ages 1 to actually a few days away from turning 19. So I want this video to be quick and easy, like you can just search it for easy access. I'm gonna show you older boy, younger boy, older girl, younger girl, stocking ideas. Thought it might be something you might enjoy. So let me show you. I was gonna sit down and do that one, and then I realized I don't think I can because I kind of have them spread out into piles. Let me preface it with this. Christmas is a time that can evoke lots of emotions and feelings for lots of different people. I know that. And this is just something that our family does. And we try to keep Christmas simple. One of the things that I grew up with is that our stockings were a big deal. My mom would put, they were always practical and fun, but like stockings were incredibly enjoyable to open up. There were things that you wanted, there were things that you needed, nothing major, but super personal and thought out. And I don't know if my mom did this intentionally or not, but I feel like my mom always appealed to our 5 senses, which is something that I try to do a lot with my kids, partly because that's how I'm wired, and I know that that's something as their mom that I can give them. So I don't always think it through as much anymore because it's kind of become second nature. But appealing to their 5 senses is a big deal to me. So something that usually smells good, something that they're gonna love to eat, which is different for each of my kids. I actually keep a note on my phone of my kids' favorite snacks, and I'm pretty good at remembering now, but I have had to reference it a lot, and it changes over time. Something that they can wear, usually it's something soft and fuzzy, then lots of practical things as well. So let me walk you through. I will start with my older boys. And like I said, I hope that this just gives you ideas. So I also hardly ever spend full price on anything at any time. In particular, with Christmas, I don't start obviously then. So I'm always looking for things super duper clearanced. And where is the price tag on this? This is one of my sons needed just like a utility case for when he travels places. I found a Carhartt one at a discount place. The regular price is $34, but I think I got it for $5. So this is totally up his alley. He will love this. So then my boys and girls are always asking for fingernail clippers. I got my boys each a set of those. Lures. Kevin Van Dam lures. If you have a fisherman, they know all about Kevin Van Dam. He's actually, one cool thing is he's local in my same hometown. So if you know where he's from, you know where I'm from. These were $1, super clearanced again. Those will be going in his stocking. I got 2 big bags of floss picks, because and hand warmers. All of my kids are always asking for hand warmers. These were I think like $6, and these were $5, again at a discount place, and these will be great for them. I will split these between all of my kids, probably all of their stockings. These I got for my 2 oldest boys. They are the touch-up razors, especially, you know, when you're starting to shave. One of ours is getting ready to. The other one already has for quite some time. But, you know, these are really great. Have you guys ever used these, ladies? These are really great for us, too. But I got these for my boys. Okay, then super practical things like a phone charger for one of them. Deodorant, and this is, okay, so I also look for brand names. This was super clearance. It's a, I always say super clearance, but usually it's because it's super clearance. This is Duke Cannon, and this is their, what is this? Oh, yeah, this is thick body wash. My boys like body wash that smells good. I know all the fragrances. I get all of it, but for Christmas, it's okay. And so each of my big boys are getting deodorant and their own body wash. One of them's getting baseball cards. One of them's getting a wood carving knife. I did order these on Amazon. I couldn't find them local that fit within my price range. So actually 2 of mine, but not my 2 oldest, are getting wood carving knives. Something they really want to start doing. And okay, so that's my big boys. And then the only other thing that I will add to this are their favorite snacks. And I just haven't gotten those yet. Those will probably come this week. I usually will just run to the grocery store and find just their favorite snacks, usually something sweet, something salty, and something to drink. Kind of what I go off of. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to work with my lighting here. I know it's not super duper fantastic, but I'm just trying to make it work because I can't do this just anywhere. That's why you're in my room. Okay, so let me do, I will do my younger boys. So, if you don't know this, we have 5 boys and 3 girls, and we have like, it's kind of naturally, if you know anybody that has a big family, you kind of naturally split up into big kids and little kids. It just happens. And it becomes apparent, like just where your natural divide is. So really, we have our 4 older kids and then our 4 younger kids, and that's kind of how, within reason, how our stockings are split up. However, sometimes it's our 3 older kids and then the rest are considered younger. I don't know. It just is what it is. But anyway, so let me do my younger boys. They are getting a water bottle. Again, found it at a discount place. This is one of the nice ones. Water bottles, I have like a love-hate relationship with them. So here's my problem. I have all these windows behind me, which I love, but it just makes it hard for this. I'm trying to get it all set. I have a love-hate relationship with them because I don't like cleaning them, but they like having their own and they like drinking out of them. Fun Band-Aids. It's amazing that you can find these places. I actually really like welly Band-Aids a lot because, especially when you have a sad kiddo, putting a fun Band-Aid on is great. So I have one of these for my my boy that happens to need them the most often, and then one for my daughter as well. Oh, these are big boy socks. I forgot. My big boys always get nice socks. They usually either ask for athletic socks like baseball or basketball socks. This year though, they're getting more like warm socks for out here. Nice mittens. Fun socks. Most of my little boys love fun socks. Here's one really great thrifting tip. You can find brand new socks with tags on them still at thrift stores all the time. These were 99 cents. I kind of like that. Brand new hat from a thrift store for my little guy, but his stocking's very similar too. Isn't that cute? And then this is gonna go in on my 2 little boys, not all of them. One of them, Melissa and Doug ones. You know, you can find these at TJ Maxx all the time. You can find them at Sierra if you guys have a Sierra, Home Goods, that type of thing. Okay, so if I do this with my arm, the lighting's better. Anyway, so that is another thing that's gonna go in a little boy. And then again, I will fill in with their favorite treats. Again, something sweet, something salty, usually something to drink. That often looks like things like fruit snacks. Fruit snacks are a big hit at our house. I've tried to find really great ones, and sometimes I can find them, sometimes I can't. What do I do for salty? I'm kind of blanking on what I've done in the past, but something, you know, my girls love Cheez-Its. I don't care for them, but they love them. I don't go for health things quite as much because it's Christmas, and honestly, I want my kids to be exposed to all the different types of food and snacks so they can just not be shocked when they leave our house, and then they can learn to make good decisions for themselves. I've said this before, don't be a slave to your food. We do really well, probably 95% of the time. Anyway, all is well. Okay, I think that was everything for my boys. Oh, I usually put a book in there. Oh, I didn't do books this year. I forgot them. Actually, let me go grab them. Okay, I found them. I don't know why I forgot these earlier. Another thing that I love thrifting for, to use as gifts, birthday gifts, Christmas gifts. I didn't do books this year because we've gotten lots of books for school, and we didn't have a need for it. But I love thrifting for really good games or wooden puzzles. So one of my sons is going to get this vintage version of Memory. It has all the pieces. I just love that. I found it at my favorite thrift store. I think this was, the price tag's on it. I think it was $1 maybe. I think it was $1. And then Melissa and Doug puzzles. I love Melissa and Doug, the wooden ones. They're so great for their little minds to work and to put together. I've seen all of my kids thrive with puzzles like this from when they were little. They had a big stack of probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 puzzles. I picked all of them up last time. They were anywhere between $2 and $5 a piece, and I think some of them were on sale. That is absolutely worth it for me because they are expensive puzzles often. So this will be in another little kiddos. They're trying to break in. Hold on. Okay, my one and only big girl. Don't watch this right now if you are. She does not watch these. This is her real life. Why would she want to watch these? Anyway. Okay, so for my oldest daughter, she gets things like this. I thought this was beautiful. She really likes pottery, unique pottery as well. She loves the blue tones. I found this for $3 at an antique store. The initials, if I can still see them, yep, the initials. It was made by somebody named Tucker, or maybe that was their last name. I love stuff like this. This is something that hopefully she will love for a long time. I always do things like, again, for her, deodorant. Trying to get that to, there we go, deodorant, hair things. I find them, again, clearance. These were each clearance for $5. Detangler and curling gel or curl gel. Sometimes her hair's a little bit wavy. I also do shampoo and conditioner. That's way over there on the other side of the bed. So shampoo and conditioner will be in there. So you see what I mean? Like, I like this. So now she won't have to buy her own for a while. If you don't know this, she moved out into her very first apartment recently, and she's thriving there. So this year I really wanted to focus on things that she won't have to buy for a bit to help her budget. Vintage playing cards. Okay, and then she also loves vintage records. Can you see these? I found these two for her. So she was a ballerina for a very long time, and she no longer is, but I thought that one was beautiful. She likes putting these up on her wall. And then I always pick them for the art or the title. And It's a Beautiful Day Today is the title of this one. And I thought she would really like that. So those will be beside her stocking. She also has a pair of socks, which aren't out here. And what else am I thinking? Oh, and then her snacks. And I'm pretty certain her drink will be a little 6-pack of Diet Pepsi. She's like her mama. Just something that she just loves that, you know, kind of work through that. It's okay. All is well. Okay, little girls. I'm going to move back over here. Did I forget anything for her? I did. Hold on. Hey, all of my kids are getting their very first, can you see it? Their very first Haven Hill hats, Haven Hill Homestead hats. We had our logo done this year and everything. I'll talk more about that in the future, but they're each getting either a hat like this, a winter hat. You've seen me wear this, right? I have stickers on me. Love these. Wear them all the time. Hold on. I am on super borrowed time, so I don't have time to look for the other one. So it'll either be in black or gray. And then my boys, I did trucker hats this year. And I don't know where they are. I don't know. I'll have to find that one. That was a big deal. And of course, in all of them, they all get, you know, all the unmentionables, the underwear. Okay, now my little girls. Back over to this side. I should say, the hats are a big deal to me because Yes, someday I would love to offer them to other people. That is the goal. But I just really wanted our kids to have a piece of this as well. That they feel like, okay, yeah, that's cool. We get to wear our family's homestead hats, and they had been asking for them for a while. So that's something that I know they'll be super excited about. Here's my little girls. I did find one of mine. She saw this at a thrift store, brand new with tags on it, for $2.99. And so I got that for her. She actually knows she's getting this, but I told her she couldn't have it yet. Brand new socks from the thrift store. And then one of them asked for gloves like this. The other asked for more winter gloves. This one already has gloves. So those are in there. Shampoo and conditioner. These two girls still live at home, so they get giant ones. Slippers. Y'all are gonna laugh. One of mine gets a rolling pin. This rolling pin was $4. It's an old vintage rolling pin, but she is loving being in the kitchen and she wanted her own. And I thought that would be super fun when I found it. I thought that would be fun to give her. Okay. Those are my little girls. And then their snacks, sweet, salty, something to drink. One more thing. Okay, are you ready for this? So, this is something that my kids have been asking for probably the last year and a half. It's not even that big of a deal, but to them it was. They have been asking for stickers that they want to offer them. They think that that would be so neat. So they want to have these available, like when we do our curated farmers market CSA basket. More to come on that soon. They want to have them when we have different events here or on a website store. That feels daunting, but that's what they would love someday. But I thought this year I would just do it just for us and then start exploring that come January. So I hired this amazing artist, a mama of just little. She works from her home, and I said, hey, I knew she was starting out in this design world. Could you design stickers for our family's homestead? I want to release them with the different seasons and whatnot. And could you do that? I said, I have 5 ideas. I want 5 stickers with each season. And she goes, absolutely, I would love to. Look, she did it so well. If you know my kids and you're watching this, you may not tell them about this. This is Winnie and Wonder. Winnie and Wonder, our Winnie and Wonder. Can you believe it? I wanted her to do a little child in overall bibs with a big bouquet of flowers. I should take them out of the plastic here. If you've been with us since day one, which was only just a little less than a year ago that we started this video, you know about Gossie, Gertie, and Duck. Look at our ducks. Get to focus there. Gossie, Gertie, and Duck. The sad part, but also the really cool part about having these stickers is only Duck is still with us. Gossie died. She got really sick and we did everything in our power and she just couldn't turn. That was our first death on the farm. That was a hard one for me. I realized how attached I was to her. Then this is our family's logo. Hold on. Sorry, I should have had these all out and ready to go. Have patience with me. Okay, our family's logo. So that's what's also on the hats. Sorry, dropped one. And then this one I think represents me and my girls more than anything, but also our family. Actually, that's not even true. It represents all of us because they all have part in this. This is just a picnic basket with fruits and vegetables and flowers in it, and then the Haven Hill font. So anyway, I'm going to give each of them their own set of stickers, and I think that they'll be super excited about that. So I'm thrilled. Yeah. Okay. I hope that this was just inspiring and doesn't make you feel like, oh my word, that's great. Like, this is a big part of what we do. The rest of their gifts that they get from us that are actually under the tree are very practical. Most often it's things like clothes, especially now that we live out here, outerwear, things that they need. And that's kind of how we've always done Christmas. We make it really, really special. but it's very practical as well. So I think that's why I've always looked forward to doing the stockings. I guess I wanted my kids to have some of the memories that I did growing up when we would open stockings. It's just what my parents did, probably really more. My mom, I'm sure, I call her to my kids the stocking maven. Like, she just did such an incredible job. But what she did, it wasn't things that are extravagant. It wasn't that I'm trying to show my kids, you know, all of this stuff. No, I'm trying to make it practical and beautiful. But what I want them to know is that I know them. Like, I know your ins and your outs. I know that my oldest happens to love things like this, and so do I. I think it's so unique and beautiful. I know that she likes decorating with records in this season, vintage records. I know the different socks that my boys like, the underwear that they like, and I know the foods that they enjoy. So that's always my goal with stockings, is to make it super personal so my kids feel loved. And as they pull things out, it's my favorite thing to watch. I love watching them open gifts. I am a giver, just by nature. But what I love is seeing them pull the things out of their stockings while I'm sipping on my coffee Christmas morning, and Jason's usually straggling out too. I'm always up when the kids are, because I still get so excited. Even though I'm 40 years old, I still get so excited to watch them. And that's just what I try to do with stockings. So it really is quite simple. I look at, again, thrift stores. I look for things on clearance because we have a big family, to try to make that affordable, and it just brings me a lot of joy. So anyway, I hope that gives you ideas. Enjoy shopping for your kids' stockings if you are not done yet. Maybe this will give you some ideas. And leave in the comments if anything that you guys love to do. I would love to know, do you have any stocking or Christmas traditions? I would love to learn about them. So anyway, Merry Christmas, and I hope that you guys have just a lovely, lovely weekend. So we'll talk to you soon. Bye. For my little boys, I forgot one thing. This has been a tradition for a long time. I always find little Matchbox cars to put in there. 3 of my boys in particular still love playing with Matchbox cars, so I just didn't have them out, but I thought I would put that in there because I think it's something that's really simple and fun. And actually, if you go, here's a little hint, if you go to thrift stores, you can find them for like cents. That's usually where I look. I don't go to antique stores for them because they usually know their worth, but I do look at thrift stores for little Matchbox cars. So that's another little thing that's gonna be in theirs. Okay, one other thing for actually, this is for my middle girl, for Willow. You guys have seen Willow in this space. She got her ears pierced many years ago, and they closed up. So for her birthday this year, she wanted to get her ears pierced again. She did that in October, and she said she was not going to change them or do anything until Christmas. She made it, and they're doing great. So she has a very special pair of earrings in here. I feel like I hear her out there. Let me grab them. Hold on a second. From my favorite little boutique. Aren't they cute? That she wanted. She is actually getting a pair as a gift too, but I thought I would pop these in her stocking because I know she's gonna be so excited. She worked really hard to get her ears this time to be fully healed and healed well, and she took really, really good care of them. So I know she's super thrilled, and I did get a nicer pair, so this is really truly more like a gift to her, more than what I normally spend on a single stocking thing, but because it's a big deal to her, she worked really hard for that. So anyway, thought I'd put that in there too. If you have anybody who's at that age who has worked really hard to get those ears healed, it's a fun little thing that you can put in a stocking. So yeah, oh, my favorite boutique. It's local, it is local. She's working on her online store, but it's called Lavender and Lily. I'll put her website here, but I'll also put her social media in the comments or in the description section in case you want to check her out.